With the last entryway video, I thought my entryway was finished, but once I stepped back, I realized the whole entire front rooms still needed one more layer. I really wanted to paint the inside of the front door for a while now. I wanted to add picture lights. I think I mentioned that in the video, and I wanted to make this entryway feel much more connected to the formal living room. But paint is so expensive, and I didn't want to waste any money guessing and buying more samples because, believe it or not, I have a bunch of samples I have not even tested yet. So I went ahead and I used AI to test the door color first, and girl, it helped me choose the final color before I bought the paint. Hey family, welcome back to Nick and Nadine. Today we're doing a little follow-up from the entryway table and the formal living room videos. This video is going to be a little bit different. This is not going to be a full decorate with me video from scratch. This is more like the finishing layers. I painted the inside of the door right next to the IKEA shoe cabinet, which I can't wait to show you guys because it came out amazing. I'm going to show you the hack that caused me to not spend any money that I didn't have to spend, because I feel like when you're buying paint for a particular room, you end up buying like samples and things. So we didn't do any of that. We just picked the perfect color, just like that. Checking one color versus another. I got you. I lightly restyled the living room shelves. So I used what I already had to go ahead and restyle both the shoe cabinet and the formal shelves, because you know how this works already. We do not want to spend $1 if we don't have to. So there was very little money spent on this one. We shop our home. And honestly, for me, redecorating the home is not just about the look, but it's about the peace that it emits. When a person walks through your door, you want them to feel that feeling of peace and tranquility within your home. So you want them to feel that that space is like for family use and it's tranquil. So I have a lot going on back here. The reality of filming a decor video. So just ignore that mess back there. Enough talking, let's get decorating. My people will live in peaceful dwelling places, in secure homes, in undisturbed places of rest. Isaiah 32, verse 18. This verse was the perfect verse for meditation while doing this project. That is really the heart behind this refresh. I want our home to feel peaceful, secure, and settled. Not perfect, just cared for. I'm gonna start with the painter's tape. So we're gonna go ahead and tape the frame of the door. What do you guys think? Do you think I should paint the lock? Do people normally do that? I don't think so. I'm gonna leave this black, so I'll do painter's tape here. And I have already wiped everything up. That's where the clean freak came in handy. So I wiped the whole entire door. There's some like scuffs on the door that look like it could be dirt, but it's just like real scuffs. So it can't be remedied. So I did my best with trying to get everything as perfected as possible. And let me show you the paint that I'm going to be using. This is the color that I'm going to use for the door. I knew I wanted to paint inside the front door, but I didn't want to buy a bunch of paint samples. We already did that, but I haven't showed it to you yet. Paint is very expensive. And by the time you buy the samples, brushes, rollers, and everything else, a small project can be a lot. So I went ahead and used AI to pick the colors first. I wanted to see how the door would look beside the blue walls. I'm planning to change them. But the white shoe cabinet, the entry table, the greenery, and the wood tones, I just wanted to see how everything would look beside what I already had there. And honestly, this saved me so much time and so much money because I could see the direction before buying the paint. So I looked at the mock-up of the door and it looked like this was painted, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I thought about it. I was like, this is a good time to spray paint the side of the doorknob if I want to. But the problem is all the other doorknobs are gonna be silver. I don't know if that really matters, but I'm just gonna leave that alone for now. Oh, I need to go ahead and tape this up. Let me tape this one up. My tape jobs are super sloppy. There we go, it's done. The door has been taped. Officially taped the door. Now it's time to have some fun. The color that I ended up choosing was from Sherwin Williams, of course, Urban Bronze. If you guys already have watched the loft makeover, you will know that I tend to go with Sherwin Williams most of the time. So it's not black, but this is a deep, warm bronze gray tone. I don't know how else to say it other than this made everything look so much better. I was going for a grounded but still soft enough to work with a modern organic style. And let me tell you, I was like, if I don't like it, I will just change it. It's paint, right? So I ended up loving it. It was great. This right here was our catch-all our little catch-all box at the front door. I don't know what happened. Something happened. I came down one morning and I was shown by one of the kids that it was broken, cracked. The piece was attached, but it was cracked. So we have to get a new one. Anyways, I went to HomeGoods. We scoured HomeGoods. We thought of many different selection types, and this was actually one of them that I considered. I also considered a catch-all tray, and we went back to, well, here it is. This is what we picked. We went back to our box. I actually like this one better than the first that I had. The first one I got from Ross, but Ross was empty, clear, no boxes to be found. So I was happy that I found this one. This one is actually a little bit sturdier than the one we had previously, and I like it so much better. The styling was pretty straightforward with the shoe cabinet. I beamed, wiped, I did all that good stuff. And then I changed the vase and added some soft summer florals to keep the styling really simple. I didn't want to repeat the big olive branches moment at the entry table on this side. I just made it very simplistic, nothing too crazy. When I did my formal living room credenza styling, I planned to style these shelves, but I didn't. So here we are styling the shelves, kind of making everything fresh and new again. I used a handled jug vase and a scalloped bowl, which I absolutely adored. I was gonna try a candle at the entryway because I just felt like I kind of like burning a candle there just for a few minutes. But then I was like, it doesn't look curated. It doesn't look clean. This was so much better. It was much more curated to put just nothing there except for the vase and the catch-all box. If you were able to see my entryway table, you will note that that cord was hanging down there. And you know what? I left it there because I just wanted to make this an example. So whenever you are styling, it is always very important to take a good look at your styled area. Make sure you're not like looking sloppy with the cords hanging all over the place. Don't do what I did. Okay, don't do it. So I just took this moment to fix it. And then the throw. So this throw wasn't supposed to actually stay here. Somehow it managed to live here. My kids didn't knock it off or anything. So it just got a little messy and I decided, okay, I'm just going to fold it over. Let's make it look a little neater and a little more curated, a little more intentional. And actually, I like this look better. The messy is okay, but I like this look better. So I wanted to do boucle back there instead of the furry look, but I didn't have any boucle. So I used what I had. The colors that I had, I used the linen and the kind of like furry pillow. Boucle probably would have worked a lot better there. and the lumbar pillow. So I really like these colors matched together on this side. And we have the linen here, as well as, now this is not going to be a boucle pillow, but it is patterned and it will work. The best advice that I ever got in my life regarding the pillows is do not buy more pillows. Buy more pillowcases. It's so much easier to store pillowcases than actual pillows. Please tell me what you guys think about the after. Do you think the painted door made a huge difference in the space? What about the lighting? What do you feel about the lighting? I felt like the space isn't super moody, but the lighting, it made it so much better. I am so excited that the front finally feels like it connects. I'm not just decorating a spot here, a spot there. The door feels so grounded. The picture lights added warmth. The shoe cabinet still works for real life, but now it feels a lot more intentional. I mean, I do decorate this space every now and then, but it came together with all three areas, the credenza and the entryway table, which I absolutely love. The formal room shelves feel a little bit calmer, and the entryway table still has that soft organic look, but now the rest of the room is definitely catching up. I cannot wait to bring you guys through the rest of the home while I turn this house into a decorated kingdom of peace, calm, and cozy. And that was really the goal. Not to make everything perfect, but to make the space feel peaceful, cared for, and finished. Just the way it says in Isaiah 32, verse 18, it lined up perfectly. It is important that when you decorate your home, that you're not only decorating because of trends, but you're decorating from your heart, and you're decorating from a place that God wants you to decorate from. So you want to definitely bring a spirituality, a clarity, a positive energy into your space. And that's what you should be meditating and focusing on while you are creating a space that is comfortable for you and your family. This space is not completely finished yet. There is one more thing that we are going to have to do to this space to bring it to a level, well, maybe two more things that we are going to do to bring it to a level of where I have always dreamt it to be. I'm pretty sure we won't stop there, but for now, I definitely cannot wait until the rest of the expansion continues. If you have not checked out some of the other videos, go back and check out my recent modern organic decor videos. We have so much more space to cover and things to do. This is so exciting. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm starting to gush. Okay, so I am so glad that I used the AI mockups first because it helped me to choose the right door color without wasting money on a bunch of paint samples. And I love how Isaiah 32:18 lined up with this space: peaceful dwelling places, secure homes, and places of rest. That is what I want our home to feel like, and I want you guys to have the same experience in your home. Let me know what you think of the Urban Bronze on the tour. Would you use AI to test paint colors before buying paint? Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me today. I love you guys so much. Continue to stay blessed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Please stay safe. Later. Bye.